So, do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones that were just put on DVD a few years ago? Well, I hear that there is one that was unreleased to even the most avid classic Disney fans. According to sources, it's nothing special. It's just a continuous loop, like the Flintstones, of Mickey walking past 6 buildings that goes on for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. Unlike the cutesy tunes put in through, the song on this cartoon was not a song at all, just a constant banging on a piano for 1.5 minutes before going to white noise for the remainder of the film. This wasn't the jolly old Mickey we had come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing, not even smiling, just kind of walking, as if you or I were walking, with a completely normal facial expression. But for some reason, his head tilted side to side as he kept this dismal look. Up until a year or 2 ago, everybody believed that after it had cut to black, that was it. When Leonard Maltin was reviewing the cartoon to be put into a complete series, he decided that it was too junk to be on the DVD, but he wanted to keep a digital copy due to the fact that it was a creation of Walt's. When he had a digitalized version up onto his computer, he took a look at the file and he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. This was what my source emailed to me in full. He is a personal assistant of one of the higher executives at Disney, and an acquaintance of Mr. Maltin himself. After it cut to black, it stayed like that until the 6th minute, before it cut back to Mickey walking. The sound was different this time. It was a murmur. It wasn't a language, but more like a gurgled cry. As the noise got more indistinguishable and loud over the next minute, the picture begun to get weird. The sidewalk started to go into directions that seemed impossible based on the physics of Mickey walking, and the dismal face of the mouse was curling into a smirk. On the 7th minute, the murmur turned into a blood-curdling scream. The kind of scream that seems painful to hear, and the picture was becoming more obscure. Colours were happening that shouldn't have been possible at the time. Mickey's face begun to fall apart. His eyes rolled on the bottom of his chin, like 2 marbles on a fish bowl, and his curdled smile was pointing upward on the left side of his face. The buildings became rubble, floating in mid-air, and the sidewalk was still impossibly navigating in warped directions, a few seeming inconceivable with what we, as humans, know about direction. Mr. Maltin got disturbed and left the room, sending an employee to finish the video and take notes of everything happening until the last second, and afterward immediately stored the disc of the cartoon into the vault. The distorted screaming lasted until 8 minutes and a few seconds in, and then it abruptly cuts to the Mickey Mouse face at the credits of every video, with what sounded like a broken music box playing in the background. This happened for about 30 seconds, and whatever was in that remaining 30 seconds, I haven't been able to get a sliver of information about. From what a security guard working under me, who was making rounds outside of the room, I was told that after the final frame, the employee stumbled out of the room with pale skin, saying, "Real suffering is not known," 7 times, before speedily taking the guard's pistol and offing himself, right there on the spot. The thing I could get out of Leonard Maltin was that the last frame was a piece of Russian text that roughly said, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in." As far as I know, no one else has seen it, but there have been dozens of attempts of getting the file onto RapidShare by employees inside of the studio, all of whom have been promptly terminated of their jobs. Whether it got online or not is up for debate, but if rumours serve me right, it's online somewhere under Suicidemouse.avi. If you ever find a copy of this film, I want you to never view it, and to contact me by phone immediately, regardless of the time. When a Disney death is covered up as well as this, it means it has to be something huge. Get back at me, TR. I've yet to find a copy of this, but it is out there. I know it. And that, my docs, was Suicidemouse.avi, the possible forefather of the entire lost episode genre, written by Nic1, I believe. My opinions on this story? Simple. It's one of the classics, and I really can't hate it too much. It does an effective job of scaring the audience. I can tell you now, it really scared me when I was a kid. I saw, I think, the original Jacobs 666 version, and I also came across the Gorix version in my youth. And both versions rightfully scared the shit out of me. Rightfully so too. They were both very well made, even if Jacobs version does look like it's done in MS Paint. Yeah, the story's a little cliche with Mickey killing himself, but this was one of the first, so this is one of those pastas that gets the rare pass for me in terms of cliche. It really did lay the ground on what we would use for lost episodes. Not to mention the music and other visuals and stuff that came from this story is amazing. And you know, the story is based somewhat on kind of reality and rumoured legends. You can check the link in the description and you will find my debunking video I did on Suicidemouse. And you'll know that it's actually based on a couple of sources. It is most likely based off of the rumoured episode called Mickey Mouse Goes to Hell. Yeah, different time periods, my friends. And it was also based on a comic that was made by Walt. However, I'm not going to go into detail here. If you want to see the details, go to the description of the video and click on the link to watch my debunking video. This isn't the best creepypasta of all time, but in my opinion I can't hate it, and it deserves some respect. So if I had to give this story a final rating, I'm going to gift Suicidemouse an 8 out of 10. It did what it achieved to do. It certainly scared me as a kid. And damn straight, if you want to get somebody into the creepypasta genre, and if they are a massive Disney fan, get them to read Suicidemouse, or watch the videos of it. They will be scared and you'll have a good night. This concludes another narration. If you enjoyed the video and you'd like to see me cover some more stories, be sure to like, comment and subscribe, hit the bell so you can stay up to date with my latest uploads, and let me know, what do you think of Suicidemouse? I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, my dogs, and remember, real suffering is really not known.